Thursday from 12:30 p.m. to 1:55 p.m. on 88.4 Royal FM, the Listeners Radio, and live on Facebook at Royal FM Cameroon.
Family health.
Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease for infirmity.
Hello, beautiful people. Good afternoon. You are warmly welcome to yet another edition of your favorite show, Family Health, on Royal FM 88.4. On every edition of Family Health, you know we discuss health, and today we are going to talk about something really particular, something rare, something that is not spoken about in our society, in our hospitals, and everywhere. It is really rare. We have limited knowledge about it. It is the vanishing twin syndrome. We will discuss that today with a health expert who is with us here in the studio, and we'll be taking him live very soon. We are going to discover what vanishing twin syndrome is. We are going to discover what causes it, how do we manage it, or how do we prevent it. That is what we are going to be looking at on Family Health today. Aside from that, we are going to have our advertorial, the mutual assistance and solidarity, the MASO, plus our lone slot in the program, the Discovery page. We have a technical team assisting us this afternoon. It is made up of Salomon Isana, our sound engineer, and our studios clerk. Brian Bidao is our video editor. He's responsible for our live on YouTube. We have Boris Tedok Mo. He is our digital communicator for our Facebook page, Royal FM Cameroon. And editorial coaching Bila Samari, coordination Roger Kiekan for general supervision, the Reverend Pastor Bisai Emmanuel Noel. For presentation, my name is Frinui Crispin. We start the program with a beautiful gospel music, a way to thank God for life and everything that He has done, He is doing, and He is to do in our lives.
Lord of the harvest, take your place, receive my praise, oh Lord of the harvest, take your place, receive my praise. All dominion and power lead
In the mutual assistance and solidarity, today we are going to talk about numerous aspects. We will begin with the fact that registrations and contributions in the mutual assistance are ongoing in all Renapro Finance SA branches and as well at the Radio House Royal FM located at Stade Sapeur Mimboman. Registration is free of charge. Then you will just need to buy your contribution booklet, then start with your contributions. Total amount that you will need to have in your booklet or for your solidarity here is 26,000 francs CFA. So you start now. Others had started already in the month of June or the end of June, and they have already gone far with their contributions. Then aside from that it goes for Maso Classic. Aside from that, we have other Masos that we are going to be talking about today. We begin with the Maso Boost Academic. This one has to do with Maso Scholarship. It's a scholarship offered by the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity to students, to parents who will to send their children to school, but they do not have financial means. So the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity offers you Maso Boost Academic Maso Scholarship for you, and it is at 0 francs CFA. That is, you pay nothing. But now, how is it operating? Well, it is a special offer from the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity that helps to favorize students access to good education, to good higher education and professional training through raffle draw. So it is done at the institute or the Bisai University Institute. That is the name of the school where you can go to after being raffled out during the raffle draw for Maso Boost Academic. So here you have several advantages. If you're raffled out here, you will be able to go to school for 3 years without payment, without buying a uniform, without paying for anything, note or whatsoever, in the Bisai University Institute. So here you will have to register. I mentioned already, all the Masos are free of charge. All you need to do is buy a contribution booklet which costs 500 francs CFA, then endeavor to contribute 26,000 francs CFA. That 26,000 francs is what is going to make you take part in the raffle draw that is going to be made special for Maso Boost Academic, and the date for the raffle draw ceremony is slated for the 15th of August 2026 of October, the 15th of October 2026. That is the date limit for contributions into the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity. Then for the raffle draw ceremony, we have the 17th of October 2026, and it's going to be taking place at the Bisai University Institute. So school resumptions are coming up, and if you're willing to go to school year one, despite and no matter the year, you are free to register into the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity and choose this offer, Maso Boost Academic. You contribute your money. You still have the month of September. You still have the rest of the month of August, September, and some weeks in October to round up with your contributions, which is 26,000 francs CFA. Then you will go for the raffle draw at the Bisai University Institute. That is for those who are willing to go to school. It could be your parent that want you to go to school and don't have the money, but you can get that through that raffle draw ceremony. Who knows, after the raffle draw or during the raffle draw ceremony, you can be raffled out and your child will have a chance to go to school 3 years free of charge, good education, and also the possibility of doing internship in some of our enterprises, that is the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity. Aside from that, we have Maso Garantie Santé. Here you have to contribute 26,000 francs CFA, no payment for registration. All you need to do is buy a contribution booklet, let me not say another, where you will contribute your 26,000 francs CFA. Then you take part in the raffle draw ceremony. When the moment comes here, you are free to benefit 1 million francs health services. That is at the Mami Hospital Complex. You have your 1 million there waiting for you. If you're sick, if you have any health issues, you will head there for your treatment and you will be able to spend 1 million francs CFA. Can you imagine? Free of charge. Can you imagine? You can have this only if you are raffled out during the raffle draw ceremony. Yes, that's it for Masso Garantie Santé. So I reiterate that you will need to register free of charge, contribute 26,000 francs in order to benefit this. This one goes mostly to those who are of age, who have health issues, who have diseases that cannot be cured, so they just need to live with it and take medications, get follow-up from the hospital. And you know that all of this will require money all the time. For all your visits, for all your appointments at the hospital, you require money. But thanks to the mutual assistance and solidarity, you can do that now free of charge due to Masso Garantie Santé that the mutual assistance is here to offer you. Aside from that, we have other massos which we are not going to be talking about today, but we will only give you a reminder that you need to register. You need to register because time waits for nobody. We are already in the month of August, and it's just yesterday that we did Act 6 Masso raffle draw for Act 6, just yesterday, and we're already in August. Before you know it, we are in January. Bam, you want to see again, we're already in another July for another raffle draw, and you're the one wasting your time, you're the one losing. So get enrolled now, start with your contributions, and who knows, you will back home something that is greatly going to help you, help your family, help your surrounding, help the country, boost Africa, boost Cameroon.
Time now 1 o'clock for sun time.
And you fit win with good deal for hash 111 *10 hash or use Max 8. 50,000 francs day for enjoy holiday or prepare back to school easy. Orange Day.
Renapro offre Masso.
Félicitations à tous les bénéficiaires de l'acte 6 de la Masso de Renapro Finance SA.
J'ai sollicité ça. J'étais très content, très fier. C'est ma première fois de souscrire à Masso. Ma femme vend les arachides. Donc j'ai acheté les sacs des arachides. Je vais rembourser 10 000 francs par mois. Ça m'aider à envoyer mes enfants à l'école.
Tellement fier, je suis fier. Quand je fais dans les transferts de crédit, les dépôts, je augmente mon capital. Si quelqu'un vient veut un bon retrait, je peux le faire. Le message, c'est que si quelqu'un est sérieux, il suit Masso.
Je me sens tellement flatté avec la Masso. C'est la deuxième fois. J'avais pris d'abord 2 millions de francs. Et voilà ça en haut. La maison là, c'est l'argent de la Masso. Je suis en santé à cause de la Masso. Je me soigne à l'hôpital de la Masso. Je me marie Masso. Les 750 000 vont me servir à faire mon élevage de poulets.
Moi, je ne m'attendais pas. Je suis très émue avec ce tirage. C'est ma première année. Je suis dans le commerce. La Masso est bien. Parce que moi, j'ai essayé. Je ne m'attendais pas. Et comme j'ai pu avoir ce lot, j'encourage tout le monde de suivre mon examen.
Un sentiment de joie. Il faut que des actions comme celle-ci se multiplient pour que davantage on puisse en bénéficier. C'est Dieu, c'est pas autre chose.
J'ai demandé à Dieu que si vraiment il me coupe, mon plus grand souhait, c'est qu'il me donne cette maison. Ça fait 6 ans que moi je joue au Masso, je n'ai jamais gagné. Cette fois-ci, j'ai demandé seulement la maison, je suis très content. Merci à Masso.
Qui sera le prochain bénéficiaire de l'acte 7? Rendez-vous auprès des différentes agences Renapro Finance SA en vue de procéder à la souscription et d'effectuer vos cotisations et être heureux bénéficiaire dans les prochains jours.
À la Masso, vivons simplement nos valeurs africaines. Renapro offers Masso.
Congratulations to all the lucky beneficiaries of Masso Act 6.
God has already blessed us and we will continue to do it. So by God's grace, yes, by God's grace, because it's God who give me.
I just won 215,000. I am happy. I am happy. I am very happy for my financial. Thank you, Renapro. 500,000.
I'm so happy today. I was not expecting to win today. I'm so happy. I'm so surprised. I was not even waiting for that. 250,000.
I will not go back. When they reach the box of 1 million, I remove my muscle card. I say, as I'm removing it, call my name. I will not live here. And finally,
I contribute to the development of population by bringing them out of poverty. The Maso initiative has supported many businessmen and has also helped small, medium enterprises prosper.
Who will be the next beneficiary of Act 7 of the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity MASO? Rush to any Renapo Finance SA agency. Register and make your contribution into the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity MASO. You could be the next happy beneficiary in just a few days. At MASO, we simply live our African values.
If you are just joining us this afternoon, you're on to Family Health, and on Family Health today we are discussing the vanishing twin syndrome, and for that we have in our studio Dr. Erwin Zoll, a medical practitioner who has joined us to discuss this topic this afternoon. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you, Crispin.
You're welcome, and tell us about your week. Has it been difficult? I hope it has not been stressful.
The week was really stressful with work. It's not easy in the hospital, but we try to manage with what we have.
Okay. You're here with us today because we are discussing this rare health condition. I don't know if it is rare or it's just that it's not too, people are not too aware of this health condition, the vanishing twin syndrome. What can you say about it? What is it?
Thank you for the question. The vanishing syndrome is something that you said is not really rare, but particularly passes unnoticed in our context. But for the definition, what is the vanishing twin syndrome? The vanishing twin syndrome refers to a spontaneous disappearance of a twin in a pregnancy where we have 2 or more babies. So one of the twin is going to disappear and release space to the other one. So to be more simple, it's like a woman that is pregnant, that is having twins, but in the early pregnancy, one of the twin is going to disappear or is going to be absorbed directly, and at the end of the pregnancy, she's going to remain with a singleton.
When you say the twin is going to disappear, does it mean that the twin alive will just vanish like that, or what's happening? What happens that the twin disappears?
Now, we don't yet have the exact cause of the vanishing twin syndrome, but we have some factors that have been identified. We have, for example, chromosomic abnormalities, that is genetics.
Okay.
We also have bleedings during pregnancy, or one of the twin that is not well connected to the uterus. So at the end, that features, that twin is going to disappear, but his disappearance is not going to be like brutal. It is progressive. He's going to reduce in size and disappear completely. Either he's going to be resolved by the other twin or by the uterus, but at the end of the pregnancy, we are just going to have one feature at the end.
Okay. All right. You said there's no exact cause for that. You mentioned one, which is genetics. Are they just the only cause, or are there other causes?
Now, since the exact cause is not well known, we also have some risk factors.
Okay.
For example, having a baby at an older age.
Okay.
Or women that are undergoing in vitro fertilization, because it is a practice where we have many embryos that are being transplanted to a woman. So generally it happens in this situation. So
are there any signs as a pregnant woman, if it's happening to you, are there signs that they will notice that this is what is happening?
Now, the vanishing twin syndrome, as we said earlier, the majority passes unnoticed. That is why we don't have no specific sign. The diagnosis is mainly done during prenatal checkups by doing the ultrasound. Normally, a woman have to do some ultrasound in early pregnancy to see the number of features and to see where they are localized, either in the uterus or outside the uterus. So at that moment, we are going to see, for example, 2 or 3 babies or more. But further with the other ultrasound that we are going to do for the checkups, we are going to notice that either one is not growing no more, is not having a fetal heartbeat, or have completely disappeared. That is the only way in which we can diagnose the vanishing twin syndrome. And I have to emphasize that it is at the beginning of the pregnancy
that it occurs.
That is when a woman starts his prenatal checkups at the 2nd or 3rd trimester. Is going to be very difficult to diagnose that syndrome.
Okay, can you tell us about the rate of prevalence? You say it passes unnoticed, but how common is it?
Globally, that is worldwide, it affects 15 to 35% of pregnancies, twins pregnancies. Yes. Now, in our context here, we don't yet have a study that is really emphasizing on the vanishing twin syndrome. But we can suppose that with the high rate of twins delivery in Cameroon, we forcefully have many cases of the vanishing twin syndrome that we have here. Now, the problem with our context is that many of the women that are pregnant doesn't start their prenatal visit earlier. So when they come months after, it becomes difficult to diagnose. Sometimes we only have one twin at the ultrasound, and we don't even have no sign that we have another one who disappeared earlier. So that is the problem. If we start the prenatal checkups more earlier, we can have more cases of the vanishing twin syndrome here.
But Dr. Erwin Zoll, tell us, why is it that it is really common? It's almost a belief here in Cameroon that when we are pregnant, we must start our antenatals later. We do not know that we are supposed to start early. Why? What's happening? You that are in the medical field.
Now, it is recommended to start your prenatal checkups early as possible when you feel you're pregnant.
Okay.
Just like if I feel that I'm pregnant today, I have to start my prenatal checkups today. That is what is recommended. And if I have to wait, it should be maximum 12 weeks of pregnancy, maximum.
But why should you wait?
Now, we have some financial difficulties in our context. That is one point. The other point is that getting access to health facilities is not also easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Even the ultrasound, to do, for example, the ultrasound is not easy in our context. So, yeah, those are some reasons why.
Okay. All right. Financial difficulties. But some people, I still think that some people do not do it because of financial difficulties. They do it because of relief.
Exactly.
Like, okay, normally that thing they started at 3 months now. That thing they started at 3 months now. They just go and sit. Okay, tell us, when is it possible to manage this situation aside from the fact that the twin is going to vanish? Is there any other thing they need to do?
Now, there is no specific intervention that can be done to manage the vanishing twin syndrome. The first thing that the medical practitioner is going to do is, first of all, to reassure the mother that yes, one twin have disappeared, but the other one have all the chances to grow. The second thing is to encourage the pregnant women to continue the prenatal checkups, because saying that I have, for example, lost one of my twin, it becomes a little bit difficult. We have that stress, that psychological part that comes into play. So that is the two main management that we can do. Now, apart from that, the pregnancy have to continue. We have to continue to do the ultrasound, to do the blood screening, to see whether, yes, the baby is growing very well. And yeah, if we have some difficulties, we can anticipate and correct the problem if it arises.
Okay. All right. Let's move to the prevention. Is it possible to prevent the vanishing twin syndrome?
Now, it is not possible, but it is possible to detect it earlier by recurrent checkups. Now, not possible because the first cause we said was genetics problems.
Yeah.
So we are not going to, how can I say it? The genetics issues are not always predictable. We don't know how it's going to finish, but we can also intervene on risk factors. For example, avoiding having, for example, your babies at older age. That is when you're still young and you're still fertile, when your fertility is at your maximum. At that moment you can have your babies with no problem, not waiting when you're 35 or above. It becomes difficult. The second thing is that one of the causes assisted fertility, that is in vitro fertilization, for women that are searching for babies. Now, at that moment, it depends on the number of gestational sacs, embryon that are giving you. More they give you the embryo, more than 3 and more, you have chances to have one of the twin that is disappearing. So yeah, those are some ways in which we can try to manage in terms of prevention.
Okay, there are some pregnancies, I'm going to say that we'll be moving out of our topic. There are some pregnancies when after your antenatal, the doctor will tell you to stay away from intercourse, to be intimate. What explains that?
Now, it is not always an indication.
No, I said some.
In some cases, yes. Now, if I take, for example, the case of having sexual intercourse during pregnancy, it is not a problem. That is at the first semester, second semester, even to the third, it's not a problem. But the problem is that with the increase of size of the stomach, of the uterus, and of the abdomen, there are some positions that you have to take and some that you should not take. Yes, in order to not to how can I say it, position that can be harmful to the baby. If not, there is no contraindication that you cannot have some sex during pregnancy.
What about the early stages? You said that the first trimester is very delicate, so intercourse is not really recommended for some pregnancies. I'm still to understand what is delicate there. Is it that the intercourse is going to provoke a miscarriage or what?
Now, it depends on the experience of the doctor that is receiving you. Okay. Now, you even have to know that for some pregnancies, when I'm above a term, that is, I have to give birth already, but I have not yet given birth, it is even recommended to have sex.
More intercourse,
yes, because the sperm have prostaglandins that are important to activate labor. Now, we can also have that reflection maybe at the first semester. And even having sex can also increase the risk of infections, especially if your partner, for example, is not, how can I say it, is having some disease, sexually transmissible disease.
That means he's not faithful.
Yes, if your partner is not faithful. If not, there is no indication that you should not have sex during pregnancy.
All right. Before we conclude, Doctor, let's have our lone slot in the program. The discovery page. Salomon Isana, can we have our discovery page?
Family Health, our discovery, our discovery.
Glory Ngange is in the studio with us for our discovery page. Good afternoon, Glory Ngange.
Hello, Frini Crispin. Good afternoon. It is another edition of the Discovery, and today we are exploiting the health benefits of cabbage. Cabbage leaves are a simple and common vegetable, but they are very good for our health. They are low in calories and full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which makes them a healthy food to add to our daily meals. People have also used cabbage leaves for many years as a natural remedy for different health problems. This is how useful the vegetable is to our systems. Cabbage leaves are high in fiber. Fiber adds bulk to your food and helps it move smoothly through your stomach and intestines. This prevents constipation and keeps your digestive system healthy. Eating cabbage regularly can make your stomach feel lighter and help you go to the toilet more easily. Cabbage is rich in vitamin C, and vitamin C is important because it helps your body make white blood cells that fight off germs. When your immune system is strong, you are less likely to catch colds, flu, and other infections. So, adding cabbage to your meals can help you stay healthy, especially during cold seasons. It contains antioxidants. These are compounds that fight harmful substances in the body called free radicals. Antioxidants also help to reduce swelling and inflammation inside the body. Because of this, eating cabbage often may lower the risk of long-term diseases like heart disease and some types of cancer. For many years, people have used cabbage leaves as a natural remedy on the body. Warm cabbage leaves can be placed on sore joints, swollen breast during breastfeeding, or bruises. The coolness and the compound in the leaves help to reduce pain and swelling. This makes cabbage useful not just as food, but also as a simple home treatment. To obtain the above results, these are some of the ways to consume the vegetable. Eat it raw or lightly cooked. Boil cabbage leaves and drink the water. You can also chop into small pieces and add to your meals. Cabbage leaves are more than just food. They give our body important nutrients. Adding cabbage to your diet is an easy and cheap way to stay healthy. And that is it for today, Frini Crispin. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Glory Ngange, for that interesting discovery page on the importance or the benefits of cabbage. Cabbage, it's a vegetable, doctor.
Yes.
It's very nice. Do you eat cabbage?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. If you're just joining us this afternoon, we are about rounding up with the program, and we have been discussing the vanishing twin syndrome with Dr. Erwin Zoll, a medical practitioner who has been telling us a whole lot of things concerning this health condition. Now, doctor, before you leave us, what message do you have out there for women, for mothers, for future mothers, or those who are pregnant right now?
To start the prenatal visit earlier. It is very important. Once you start your prenatal visit earlier, there is enough time to detect all the possible diseases that can affect you during the pregnancy, to follow the growth of the baby and the well-being, and diagnose some rare conditions, yes, like the vanishing twin syndrome that we have just discussed. So it's very important to start the prenatal visit earlier. Follow all the prenatal visits, because we have some women that start but at the end just stop going to the hospital, and they just arrive at the hospital just at the end for delivery, and that's not good. So it's very important.
So what about those who do not even do ultrasound? They prescribe ultrasound but you not do it?
Yes, they have to know that it is also very important to do the ultrasound, because we have many conditions like the vanishing twin syndrome that can only be diagnosed using the ultrasound. The ultrasound permits us to see exactly how the baby is developing, and some parameters related to labor and delivery. It is very important.
Okay. Then some women say the ultrasound is not really necessary because we use it only to see the sex of the baby.
No, not really. There are many conditions that are diagnosed using the ultrasound that are very important.
Okay. What about the husbands, the men who are just at home? The women come and tell them, we have to do ultrasound. It costs 10,000, it costs 7,000. And they are like, is it even necessary? Just because maybe they are not willing to give out the money. What can you say to these men?
I think sometimes it's because they don't see the importance of the ultrasound.
That's it.
Also because the majority of cases they leave their women to go to the prenatal visit alone. So when they come back and they tell them we have to do the ultrasound, he don't really see the importance. But if they are there to have all the explanation coming from the doctor that do this ultrasound because they are going to do it and are going to see the importance.
So what are you telling men? That you should follow your wives?
Exactly, it's very important.
It is interesting and you're going to learn a whole lot of things. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's very nice.
No, it's very important.
Yeah, it's very nice. So men, please follow your wives when they are going for prenatal checkups. Thank you very much, Dr. Erwin Zoll, for coming today on Family Health and sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you, Crispin, for the invitation.
Thank you, beautiful people, for following us today on Family Health. Hope that next week we are going to be together same time for another interesting topic of discussion, still on health. We want to thank Salomon Isana, our sound engineer, and our studio's clerk. Brian Bida was our video editor, and Boris Tedokmo was our digital communicator. He's responsible for our Facebook page. Editorial coaching Abel Bila Samari, coordination Roger Kierk, and for general supervision the Reverend Pastor Bisaya Emmanuel Noel. For presentation I have been Frinwe Crispin. Tomorrow you will have on our airwaves Raisa Parker, same time for Fresher Royal Santé. The 2 p.m. newscast is coming up this afternoon with Biwa Brian at the presentation. Up next is Dieu et Société, a presentation of Theophile Awana. Have a blessed Thursday and a happy weekend in advance. Bye bye.
Avec MTN, tout est géré pour la rentrée. Laptop, 50 000 francs de bourse, des homebox et des bonus imbattables. Fais un Momo des 5 237 francs ou achète un forfait des 237 francs.
Bisaya University Institute 2026-2027 new academic year. New campus for the fulfillment of our students in HND, bachelor's degree and master degree field of studies. Computer network and telecommunication engineering, software engineering,